Yoruba culture raises you to be docile. It raises people to be docile. I said what I said. And that's what I said on Twitter. They wanted to kill Tamini. I said it as a response to this lady. She said, if you don't break free from Yoruba culture, it will train you to become people's pleaser. And I quoted it. I said, speak your truth. Yoruba culture raises you to be docile. You cannot speak truth to power. You cannot say elders are wrong. When the elders are wrong, the juniors are told to apologize. It is fact. Junior ones do not apologize in Yoruba culture, no matter who you are. If you are 40-year-old and a 50-year-old person offend you, the 40-year-old person will apologize. What is that teaching you? Is it not to be docile? And in case you don't know the meaning of docile, because people like Ogbeni Dipo and co, they came for me. They wanted to take my head off. So let me define docile for you. Check Google. Docile means to be easily taught, to be easily managed, to be submissive, to be obedient, to willingly accept instruction and control and direction without resistance. Again, I repeat that. To be docile means to willingly accept, number one, control, number two, instruction, number three, direction without resistance. Again, look around you. Are Yoruba people not docile? Again, I'm saying Yoruba because I'm a Yoruba person. If you want to talk about Igbos, go talk about Igbos for God's sake. If you want to talk about Hausa, talk about Hausas. Who cares? Tweet your own now. Why are you coming for me? Why are you coming for me? Look at people are saying, people are responding with Yoruba culture built great entertainers. Yoruba culture has the popular activists like Showore, Fela, and co. Bro, it's like me saying Nigerians are poor, that Nigeria has raised poor citizens. And you said, oh, Nigeria that raised Dangote, that raised Elumelu. Do you see how that one is not making sense? Because Nigeria raised Dangote as a country, Nigeria raised Dangote. Does that mean we are not poor people? And Nigerians not poor by average? That's what I'm saying. It does not take down. The same fella that you people are using as example right now, when fella was an activist, how many Yoruba people supported him? How many of your fathers followed fella? They did not follow fella. You did not follow fella, but now you are using fella as an example. Look at what Ogbeni Dipo said. This is a failure of your parents. Yoruba men and women gave their lives and blood to Nigeria. Like, I'm talking about being docile, and this might saying Yoruba men and women gave their lives to Nigeria. Yoruba have lawyers, they have Ganifawemi, Yorubas have heroes of democracy, they are leading in tech in America, in kill and so. Does Igbos not have people leading in all of this area? Does Hausas not have? Does everybody have people leading now? But is that the average? Is that the normal thing that happens? People will commit sexual immorality, sexual assault. Elders in church, they will commit bad things sexually. I don't want to mention it. You know what I'm talking about? That thing that starts with R. You know what they will do? They will say, they will cover it up. They will cover that mess up because you cannot say the truth. And that's what is rampant in Yoruba culture. Again, I'm not saying it's not rampant in other people's culture. I'm talking about my culture, my own culture. I have the right to speak about my culture, for God's sake. You can go speak about your own culture. There must be one head in your family. When you just said a whole lot of shit that does not make any sense. Again, Yoruba have somebody was asking me that I should name the activists that Igbos have, activists. What are you saying? If I say there's no money in the country and you say, oh, look at it, Dangote has money. Does that make sense to you? The money that Dangote has, do I have it? So there's a respect culture in Yoruba land. Everybody knows that. There's a respect culture. And that culture has been weaponized. What is culture? Culture is the way of life of people. It's as simple as that. So don't come here and start telling me that you're not telling me history of how we are respectable, of how we have fella. Okay, in the history of Yoruba, there was a time they go to Balosoja. If you go and buy something in the market and the person in that market is not available, the seller is not available, they said you will pick whatever you want to buy. Maybe it's banana, you will pick that banana. The money for that banana, you put it there. The person will have put the price. This thing is 2 naira. Then you put your 2 naira there and go. And when the seller is back, the seller will meet their money there. That used to be the culture of Yoruba. Ogbeni Dipo, and all of you minions that are insulting Mrs. Money, can you go to the market? Yeah, go to your Igbo and go and try that. Is that not your culture? Culture used to evolve. The way of life of people is your culture. The culture we have in the 80s is not the culture we have now. Stop telling me about one culture evolves with the people. The way of life is your culture. You're talking about Yoruba culture. Are you still worshiping Ogun and Shango? Is that not your culture? If you are the culture police that you are making yourself to be, you people should get out of my mention and stop stressing me. These are the same people that will say Yoruba culture asks you to respect people, respect your elders. You can only respect the elder when the name of the elder is Tinubu. But when the name of the elder is Peter Obi, you don't have to respect the person. That's the custodian of Yoruba culture, the police of Yoruba culture. They are the ones that act like that too. They will say you should respect your elder. Well, when the name of the elder is Gulo Jonathan, they will say, oh, I will buy 2 pigs. And I will name one pig, good luck. I will name another pig, Jonathan. Their respect, it doesn't go, except when it is about Tinubu, that's when they want to respect.